Hi guys, so welcome to another Tarot Talks video. I wanted to do a projection reading for 2021. Oh, let me tell you, it's not going to get any easier. It really doesn't feel that way. I mean, I think a lot of people think because the numbers of the year are changing that, the effects of 2020 are just going to go away, but got some dark shit here. So we got the Death, Five of Cups inverted, and the Devil. So this is Scorpio. This is Mars in Scorpio. And Saturn, Capricorn. Saturn rulership, but a Capricorn card. Okay. Also, we got the 13th rune, Aiwass. Number 13 here. Okay. And this is crazy. So what kind of jumps out to me is that this rune, it talks about like the tree, and usually a tree is a connection between two worlds. And we talk about the branches being connected by the base, and then the roots, and then it's two worlds. Like if you look at the tree of life, like the depictions of the tree of life, not the actual like Kabbalah one, but with the as above so below. So did you guys hear about the convergence of Jupiter and Saturn, and that it was at like 0 or 1 degrees, and it was supposed to start the age of Aquarius. It was supposed to bring us into the age of Aquarius. So it happened on the winter solstice of this year. And with that, a lot of people were saying there's going to be a split. So this is the focus on two different worlds, which is funny to me, because they say that the earth was about to split into two different dimensions, and people who are in a lower vibrational dimension are going to stay in those lower vibes, and the people who are in higher vibrational dimensions are going to go into this higher realm. Okay, and I don't think that means that we're going to split and I'm going to go over here and no one's going to see me again and it's going to look like I blinked out. I think this is an everyday thing where people who are in a lower vibration experience a different dimension than other people. Like some people have just had the worst year of their lives when they could have had the best year of their lives if they just slowed down and rolled with the punches and transformed themselves instead of fighting and being like, it's the way it always was and it's the way, why can't it be this way anymore? Like when things change like that and you don't have control, you have to become water. You have to. It's kind of like a thing with Bruce Lee. Becoming water is how he was magical, is how he was a magical human being, and be able to do the things that he did was being flexible and moving when you needed, and being still when you needed to be still, and being patient, and being raging when you needed to be raging. And molding to your cup and molding to your environment. Being mutable is a very important thing here. So with the Death card, we talk about transformation, changes, and death. Okay, this is the end of certain societal structures. This is a Saturn card. Again, going back to my last video, the reason why all of our institutions represent Saturn is because we're worshiping Saturn, and Saturn holds together our world. Saturn represents the institutions, okay? So these are societal structures that are about to break down and change, okay? So this card comes up when we sulk. It comes up this way when we are sulking, and we are pretty much keeping ourselves in a situation that we don't need to be in. And when it's upside down, it's telling us not to do that. It's telling us it's time to change. It's time to be like these cups. It's time, if the water's spilling out, we got to spread out. That's what we got to do. We have to go with the punches, and we have to be changeable and not be so rigid, because things that are bigger than us and out of our control are crumbling around us, and we're going to have to figure out how to work through that and stay positive during this time. Also, there is the number 5 with the 5 of Cups upside down. 5 is a freedom number, and 5 is also about tumultuous changes. So there's going to be changes to our freedom. I believe that they're going to try and keep us more in bondage, and this is telling us we can't stay here. We can't stay in this place. It's time for us to move. It's time for us to change and be changeable. We have to wake up. We cannot let the slavery of the human continue any longer, because, I mean, our energy is being siphoned. All of our resources are being siphoned. Like, we spend 8 hours a day at a place that we don't want to go to so we can pay all these bills and taxes that go back to this entity that we really didn't cognitively agree to be a part of. Like, we were just given a number because we were told we had to be given this number, and this is our cargo number. Okay? And this is we're money makers. We're product that makes money for a company. Okay? And the reason why they get away with it is because they have us give up our consent. We consent to that through fear, through complacency, and through being lazy, because if we don't have someone leading us, that means we're going to have to lead ourselves. And I think a lot of us would rather give up a couple of our freedoms or a little bit of our creature comforts just so we didn't have to make those decisions and have to be that responsible for our lives. Like, I literally broke out of Smirnoff to do this reading because I saw it and I was like, I need a drink. Now, what worries me is not what's going to happen to me or myself, because I know, especially through the year that I just had, that if I was not in a higher vibrational frequency, I would have been very depressed. Would have been very hard for me to come out of that situation. It was really, really terrible. I'll talk about it someday. I'm actually going to put my blog link in my description here. I put the link to my Facebook in the description in my last video. So if you guys want to hit me up for readings or lessons, let me know. I only charge $35 for a half hour. If you want to double that, you can double that for a lesson. But it's only $20 for a reading with me, and I do life path readings that are $25. I was doing astrological readings for a while, and I had a lot of success with them, but I am a perfectionist. So I wanted to take that out of my repertoire and keep learning. And so I've been working on my astrological knowledge, and I'm waiting on 2 books, which I think are really going to up my game. So I will share that information with you once I start to put it into application and see if I have some success with it. I'll share it with you guys and tell you where to get it. But again, my worry is not for the people who are mentally stable and okay. It's for the masses who are literally in a dark place. And if you are a light worker, if you are someone who feels like they are here to make a change, please continue to be that light for people. Please continue to help people. Please continue to show them the way, be a way shower. It scares me because of them, because the collective consciousness creates our reality. And if these people aren't in a good place, their thoughts, their actions are going to create a space that I don't want to live in. I really don't. So that's what actually worries me about this projection, because a lot of people have a hard time being changeable and understanding that they are defeated. And it's not really about being defeated, though. It's about getting back up and figuring out a way that's going to work. No one wins automatically. So it's about finding that crack in the wall that you could slither through. Like, you're going to have to change your approach this year. If you want to have success, you're going to have to work within the realm of what's given to you. And even if it's shit, you're going to have to learn how to make shit cakes, dude, and shit pie and shit sandwiches, because that's what you're given. You're going to have to be crafty with it. So, we have to continue to just hold each other tight and help each other through this, and bring our brothers and sisters out of the darkness, because this is the time to do it, dude. The age of Aquarius is the age of unity, which is why they're giving us this social distancing thing, because they don't want it to happen, dude. They don't want us to unify. If we unify, who knows? The possibilities are endless. So keep your heads up, keep your eyes open and your head on swivel, because we're gonna have some shit coming at us this year. But again, it's all about being changeable, being able to work through these issues, keeping a positive outlook, and not letting life beat you down. So with that said, I want to say Happy New Year to everybody. It's not where I actually celebrate New Year's. New Year's is in March. And I think I touched on that before, but I have more information on that too. So let me know if you guys are interested in talking about how our calendars were changed and how it kind of like hexed us and messed us up. there's a lot of dark magic being done on us, and a lot of people think I'm crazy when I talk about it, but I've studied this stuff. So I see it in the world, and I see how they're actually putting it back on us. So if you wanted me to open up a conversation about that, if there's things that you guys want to hear me speak about, comment. Let me know. You guys inspire me when you comment and you interact, and you make me want to come back, and you make me want to do more videos. So talk to me. Tell me what you want to see. And in the meantime, I'll be working on other content to put out for you guys. So keep your heads up and have a great day. I'll talk to you guys soon.